frankly, with the democratization of media, you all have the ability to drive a story, and you're much more interested in getting to the facts, getting to the truth, than any of the mainstream media ever is. So I just want to say thank you for speaking up, for speaking the truth. And with that, I'm happy to answer or dodge any question.
Senator, one of the issues I was hoping to be focused on, or at least brought up today, I write, my name is Shane Banner, I write at CaptainAPlus.com, truthandamericaneducation.com, is a Common Core state standard.
Yes.
I think it's an issue that's going to be part of the 2014 campaigns.
Yes.
Nobody's talking about. Why do you think that is?
Look, I am categorically opposed to communism, and it has been something I have spoken out against repeatedly. I think today there's just sort of a limited number of topics you can get to, but I agree. I commend you for focusing on it. I think on the grassroots level, people are very focused on it. They don't want the federal government intruding and dictating educational standards in Washington. I think educational decisions should be at the state level, or even better, the local level, where parents can have direct influence and control over the values and over what is being taught to them.
Senator, I was just to piggyback on that, here at Davis Independent Journal Review. School choice is a huge issue right now, and I've written several pieces about, I think the GOP should really go after this issue, civil rights. Could you talk a little bit more about that? Like, do you think that this could be an issue that the GOP might want to, I don't know how to, sexify a little bit? Punch it up there.
I'll leave sexify. We've gotten in trouble when we've gone down that road. Absolutely yes. Thank you for speaking about it. Thank you for focusing on it. School choice, in my view, is the civil rights issue of the 21st century. It is an issue I have been passionately involved in for decades. And I think it is the right thing to do, but I think it also represents a tremendous opportunity. If you look consistently at polls in minority communities, Hispanic communities, and African American communities, education historically over and over again ranks at or near the top. African American parents, Hispanic parents support school choice by 60, 70, 80% more. And yet, one of the two major parties, the Democratic Party, is for the foreseeable future unalterably opposed to choice because their largest single financial donor and army on the ground, the teachers' unions and the union bosses, will not let them support theirs. Here's the unhappy truth. Democrats are powerfully opposed to choice, and an awful lot of Republicans give it tepid lip service. In the choice movement, which I've been part of for 2 decades, if we get some candidate who stands up and says a sentence about choice, our hearts go pitter-patter. Oh, how wonderful, how wonderful. The only communities where choice programs have been enacted are those communities where you've had leaders that were willing to stand up and lead and lose their officers. And I do think we're seeing a new generation of leaders who get it. People like my friend Tim Scott from South Carolina, who understands the issue of school choice. We need to have the urgency, and the urgency of now. I mean, look, there are a generation of kids right now who are being failed in schools. I can tell you just a few weeks ago, we had a rally in Houston for school choice, to launch School Choice Week. We had about 2,000 kids show up, mostly minority kids, rallying at Minute Maid Park. It was a powerful rally. It was actually very interesting because Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee appeared alongside me, which I don't think it's going too far out of the limb to say that's not a pairing that occurs often. I was encouraged. I was very happy that she came out to support that event. I think it is critically important. And to any candidate running in the country who wants to speak to the people, I think you should embrace choice energetically, aggressively. School choice has been here since the dawn of time. The rich and middle class have always had it. All it is about is giving kids whose parents don't have the resources the same ability to choose an excellent education for rich and middle class.
Senator, to follow up on that comment, Sherman Bennett, Voice of the Moderate, I want to know more about education. What can you do? I represent women between 40s and the 50s, the moderate voters, the independents. What can you do for for our children? Remember John F. Kennedy, what can you do for our country? Asked, what can you do, sir, for our children?
Well,